Chapter 10, Krishna says, if you're looking for me sincerely, Dadami Buddhi Yogam, I give you the intelligence with which you can understand me. I am not understandable. But if you're sincerely looking for me and trying to find the answers, I will give you the intelligence, I promise you, with which you can understand me. So you read the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna will find you a teacher also, he will find you the time also. Just be sincere, everything will manifest. Because it's not just a book, it's life. It is the literary form of Krishna. So when you actually sincerely make an effort, you will see the reciprocation from him. I promise you that. You ask me what is happiness? It is kind of like, some things don't need words. When you are hungry, you eat. Does anybody have to tell you stop eating? No. When your hunger is satisfied and you feel nourished, you stop eating. You feel satisfied. Can you express that in words, what it feels like? Same thing with happiness. When you're happy, you know. It's natural for the Atma, the soul, the spiritual being to be happy. So when you're in a natural state, without troubles, without tension, without anxiety, you know you're happy. You don't have to be told, right? And that's the experience you want to have always. And that is only possible when you're in a spiritual state of mind. You're not affected by the change of material life. You're spiritually nourished from within. You're not giving the remote control of your happiness in the hands of somebody else to validate you and say, aha, I will make you happy by giving you this job. I will make you happy by giving you this gift. I will make you happy by fulfilling your dreams. But if you don't do this for me, I will not do it. Right? That means you're giving the remote control of your happiness in somebody else's hands. But when you're not dependent on others, you are finding self-happiness within your relationship with your Creator. That gives you empowerment, gives you freedom. Satisfaction is one of the litmus tests of happiness. When you're happy, you're satisfied. When you're happy, you share that happiness with others. When you're happy, you look jubilant, right? These are all effects of happiness. So it's not satisfaction necessarily. Again, I can't express that in words. What it is, you know, and I know, and we all know. If we have experienced happiness, we know what it is. But that experience can be intensified. Like people do happiness with drugs, right? There's some experience, that's why they're doing it. That's called tamasic happiness. There's rajasic happiness, experience in achievement. I've achieved something. There's experience in sattvic happiness, charity. You give somebody, make somebody smile. You feel, I've done something good, feel happy. It's of a different level. When you experience spiritual happiness, it can't be compared with any of those things. It's of a whole different level. And again, I can't explain it to you. You should experience it. Jesus Christ was asked this question. There was a child who was blind, and his apostles, Christ's apostles, were sitting with him. And Christ asked the question, the child is blind. Is it the fault of the child or is it the fault of the parents? And his apostles said, well, the child is innocent. It's just a child. The parents must be the faulty ones. That's why the child is suffering. Some said something else. And Christ said it's the child's fault. What he was alluring to was karma. So karma is not just from this world. Somebody is born in the footpath. Somebody is born in Buckingham Palace. It is because of what you've done in your past life. Now you might say, past life, how do you prove it? It's not justification. We suffer because we are getting what we have given in the past. What you do today will come back to you tomorrow. Newton's third law. There is process of hypnotic regression. There are 2,000 documented cases by Professor Ian Stevenson in Princeton University and Virginia Tech, where they've proven past life exists. There are kids who remember their past life. They're taken to their past homes and they could identify their own picture. They could identify how they died and all of that. So past life is a reality. And karma is something that moves from one life to another.
I agree with everything. But if my atheist asks this question to me and I reply him that it's justifiable that that child must have done something in her or his past life.
My suggestion to you is, don't get into these arguments with a person who don't want the answers. If somebody is eager and sincere and a seeker, spend time with that person. If I am asleep, you can wake me up. If I pretend to be asleep, you can't wake me up. So don't waste your time answering what the atheist friend is asking you. Rather be an example where your atheist friend can see how Bhagavad Gita makes you a genuinely good person, a kind person, a compassionate person, a person who respects women, a person who respects Mother Earth. And when you are asked, what is the secret to you being so wonderful? You say, my secret is Bhagavad Gita. That is a better answer to your atheist friend.
Thank you for watching this video. If you need more help, you can use the number in the description to book your meeting or mentorship. Just call or DM on WhatsApp to book your slot.